Now, still, we just learned that Ohio had one of the sharpest increases when it comes to foreclosures, and Cleveland is #1 among all major cities. According to Adam, that's a website that keeps real estate data, 1 out of every 535 properties here in Cleveland is foreclosed.
But what happens to those homes after the fact? News 5's Jessi Shultz spoke to a property recovery agent who shows us the answer.
Cleveland is top in the nation when it comes to foreclosures. Well, one man has made a career out of cleaning up foreclosed and dilapidated homes. And he takes us inside what he calls the dark underbelly of Northeast Ohio real estate.
You don't find a lot of people that are willing to do this.
Chuck Taylor is a jack of all trades.
I got to come through. I've been working in this industry for almost 20 years.
He works for real estate agencies and investors, mostly the ones who buy foreclosed homes.
The investment side of it and the distressed side of the market is pretty dark and pretty sad because the properties aren't maintained.
His company is Tailor Made Services.
Just coming through, just checking.
He does inspections, checks up on properties, cleans them out.
It's people, from all over that are trying to buy properties in Cleveland, and they need somebody like me, a boots on the ground type individual, to be able to show them what's going on in the property as well as secure it and protect it as best I can.
And is also known as the squatter swatter.
Chuck, how often do you go into places and there are people inside?
Weekly.
Weekly.
We went with him to a property he was checking on in Garfield Heights.
To drop a 3-day notice.
This home has squatters who do not have a lease and have not paid any type of rent for months. A new owner recently bought it.
The whole squatter-swatter thing became a thing because it's a lot cheaper than an eviction to have me show up and have a conversation, find out what the situation is, and try to help them get out of it.
The squatters did not come out.
The purpose of this letter is to ask you to leave the premises.
But longtime resident and neighbor Ward Howard did.
I went up to the building department just last week and was complaining about that.
Thanking Taylor for his help.
Everybody's take care of their property on the street.
Right.
Quiet, but every now and then we get people in here that's disruptive.
Right.
And Taylor documents his work.
What's your favorite property recovery agent?
On social media.
It's a reality of what's going on, and it's the underbelly of the real estate market.
He says while some of the content is shocking, which may be why he has nearly 1 million likes, he hopes people know it's also necessary.
It's literally saving neighborhoods from becoming another, a neighborhood full of vacant lots, vacant properties. And all that does is bring in the criminal element and bring in, it lowers the values of properties. It stresses the heck out of the neighbors that actually have to live in these neighborhoods.
Reporting in Garfield Heights, Jessi Shultz, News 5.
Man, that's a big job right there.
Big job.